afternoon. It is 5:38. We're missing legal counsel and Anthony Deliter with city business right now, but they should be back anytime actually. But we don't want to wait any longer, so we're going to start the meeting. Today it is August 4, 2025. The time is 5:38. I would like to call the meeting to order. Would you please stand with me for the pledge of allegiance? Stand, ready, salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. And with that, we will start with city clerk. Please do roll call to make sure we do have a plan.
Councilman Reynosa?
Here.
Councilman Rodrigo?
Here.
Señora? Here. Mayor Lisette?
Here. For the record, we do have a forum. Everybody's present. So this is a special city council meeting. This is the time the council has a city business with the community. It's not a community meeting with council. So I respectfully ask each one of you to please be respectful to each other and please do not interrupt so we can smoothly continue with the agenda. Like I mentioned before, we have a city manager and legal counsel. Hanford for city business. We should be back anytime, but we would like to start with the meeting. So we'll ask the city clerk to please read the statement.
Government Code Section 50952. The members of the council successor agency are entitled to receive a total of 154
Thank you. And with that, we'll go into item number 3, which is public comments, announcements, and special appearances. Would you like to read that statement?
This time is reserved for members of the audience to address the city council on items of interest that are not on the agenda and are within the subject matter jurisdiction of the city council successor agency. State law prohibits any member of the city council from commenting or acting on matters not on the agenda. The city council asks that you keep your comments concise and positive, straight up criticism presented with appropriate courtesy and welcome. Each speaker will be allowed 3 minutes, and timer will notify you your time is expired. Please begin your comment by stating and providing your place of residence.
Thank you. With we'll open public comment. Please come to the podium, say your name and address, please.
The first one is Ginger Wallace. We get that advice with all you guys.
What's the
I'm going to get my time with Carlos.
podium?
Yeah. A little bit? Or no, you're okay? I will get my time with Carlos. Thank you.
It doesn't play through the internal speakers to cause feedback. It's just for audio.
Carlos Solana here, address 221 West Merced. Good evening, everyone. As we stand at the threshold of a new era, I urge our community to come together and demand change. The fundamental right to free speech is essential to our democracy, and it's our duty to hold our leaders accountable. Certain individuals, however, have fallen short of our expectations, prioritizing personal interests over the well-being of our community. I respectfully request that those who are facing recall step down, allowing our community to begin the healing process. Leticia Gomez, I encourage you to adopt a more constructive approach when you walk around our and engaging in respectful dialogue rather than spreading misfortune and lies. Again, you need to step down from council. We encourage you. Anthony, as city manager, you're our leader. Your leadership and neutrality are vital during this time. But yet you are seen driving around town with Councilwoman Leticia Gomez to gain signatures on a separate petition that does not stay neutral at all. I also had encountered a situation this past Saturday where I was trying to voice the recalled information. The censorship that I experienced on the city Facebook page this past Saturday by getting blocked for only sharing the recall poster just only strengthens my commitment to advocate for positive change in my community. That's it. Thank you.
I'm sorry, can I have my phone, please? I'm sorry. No, it wasn't spiked. Back. I'm sorry. I just started again. Hold on, let me frame my stuff here. I need my glasses. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, will you please state your name and address?
Yes. My name is Daniela Barajas, address 745 East Chester Street. Citizens of Avenal, councilman and woman, good afternoon. So I noticed here on the stuff that you gave us today that you're adding the property tax money to the price of the year contract, making it seem as the total expense will be more than $1.5 million. If I'm misinformed, correct me, please, but I believe that that's incorrect. I just want to make sure that it's out there when people are reading it, that they read the right information. The way it should be read is the general fund is for $125,000. The tax contribution, which is also wrong on here, the tax contribution, which is what is paid by county from property taxes, is another $450,000. Just to let others know, this is a home property tax that we pay the county for living in Kings County.
I'm going to have to stop you there because that item is on the agenda. This is for items not on the agenda. And that way we can discuss it during regular meeting.
Okay, so me discussing anything
Because
that's
right now we cannot comment or answer any of those questions. And it is an item on the agenda. And it is an item.
after closed session, then I'll be able to have a chance to discuss it.
We'll be back after.
Okay, so thank you for stopping me then. I appreciate it. Okay, thank you. The other thing that I wanted to mention is what happened with my friend Carlos, somebody from the city hall as a push up. I believe that if you're going to be unbiased, we should be able to post good and bad, just so we can let the citizens of Avenal know exactly what's going on in this little town. It's not just all good. There's a lot of bad in this little city too. So us posting the recall poster on the city of Avenal page, it's actually like a right or a freedom of speech.
Yes.
And so I would suggest that whoever blocked them, please unblock them. Or I don't know if there's a way that we can probably do like some kind of class A.
Oh, there is.
Look for it. So just being on the safe side. you guys could give him a block, I would greatly appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you for your time.
We could respond to that one. Our IT manager wants to clarify on our social use policy.
Yeah, so on our webpage, cityofavon.com/502/social media pages, we do have a policy, social media use policy on our Facebook. The only reason why anybody would ever be silenced in the capacity on our Facebook page is to comply with those social media policies. We want to have an open space to debate, communicate, but these guidelines need to be followed. So if there's any questions, please do reach out to us and we can kind of highlight those, but they are available on our webpage. Thank you.
If I can read, I'll read the first page or the first spot on it. It's also on the Facebook, on the About. It's the official social media channel intended to provide updates, resources, and opportunities for engagement regarding city services, programs, initiatives, and events. These pages and channels are maintained by the city manager's office and are authorized city representatives. By posting and interacting on this page, you are agreeing to the following terms. I'll read the first one: public use and conduct. This page is moderated online discussion site and not a public forum. The city encourages respectful and constructive dialogue, but reserves the right to remove any content that violates the terms as outlined below. So you'll find those on the page.
Carlos Saldaña.
Can I go? Is there somebody else or sorry? I'll go last.
Sheila Verdugo.
Mayor and council members. My name is Sheila Verdugo and I live at 208 South Corcoran Avenue. I would like to request that the city council try to find some kind of funding or get some donations to donate a memorial bench or commemorative marker at the outdoor bandstand in honor of Harlan G. Cassida, who served our community within many capacities over the years. He was a teacher, athletic director, coach, councilman, and the city manager and the city mayor. Mr. C dedicated much of his life to serving the community and the people and the youth of this community, not only in elected office, but also in the classroom, on the athletic field, where he helped shape generations of young people. His leadership, integrity, and commitment to public service left a lasting impression on all who knew him. The bandstand is a fitting location for his tribute, as it represents his beloved pistachio days and the Rotary Cruise nights, and shared experiences that Mr. C valued deeply. A memorial would not only honor his legacy, but also remind future generations of the values he lived by, which was service, education, and community spirit. Thank you for your time and consideration. I'm sure Mr. Cassidy's family would be happy to provide more information, discuss design options, and assist in any way to move forward with this idea, as would Councilman Verdugo and myself, and I'm sure other councilmen here would also step in and help. It would be my privilege to honor someone who gave so much to our city in such a meaningful and lasting way. So I know you can't comment, but it's just something that I would really like to see, and I know we talked about it a little bit, but if you guys could just find a way to do some kind of tribute to Mr. C.
Thank you for your comments.
Carlos Saldaña.
Sorry, wasn't ready. I'll just wait till after closed session.
Kelly Guzman.
Do you have any comments on that?
It's like hand raised. There's no name to it, though.
Yes, am I allowed to speak?
Yes, just please state your name.
Yes, my name is Megan Gilbert. I was hearing someone say how they should be respectful and how I find it very funny that they won't allow themselves the same respect for others. Following people home, scaring their children unprovoked, yelling obscurities is disrespectful. You talk about being respectful, doing this, yet here you are going to, as well going house to house for signatures on behalf to recall, which is fine, but yet getting upset at others doing the same thing. You were also misinforming people. You were not telling them what it was for. You were just saying you want to get rid of the fire department, which is not true. And I'm very, very disappointed on how people are treating this because that is not okay to follow anyone home despite the difference of opinions. I'm done.
Can you state your address, please?
208 West Merced Street.
Thank you.
There's one more from Veronica.
Hi, good evening, council. This is Veronica Aguirre, for 420 North A Avenue. I wanted to take some time tonight to bring something up. I know it's probably more than 3 minutes, so I'm just going to just bring it up. But at the last city council meeting, Mayor mentioned possibility of some hydrogen projects. And doing a little research, I'm finding no information in regards to these hydrogen projects. I did come up with one project, and I spoke to the CEO of that company who said they are in fact going to build a hydrogen project in Avenal city limits, but no EIR report. There's been no permits. I reached out to your consultant agency, and they also do not have any information. In fact, they told me that if I can get any information, to share it with them. And I find this very concerning because I don't feel that the community has been effectively been able to communicate, been told about this stuff. Like if mayor's having meetings with people and discussing things like hydrogen projects, this is a big concern because there are a number of hardships that could happen to people amongst health and to our environment. So these are things that we really need to know about. I mean, these are corporations that are coming and wanting to build $78 million projects, but they only see us, our faces, with dollar signs. They don't see how it's going to affect the community. They look at our community, they probably don't even visit the community. They just go on GIS or AI and come up with this, and they're like, hey, here's a community that we can exploit. Here's a community of people that will never push back. And I find that very wrong, and this is probably why I really believe that it's important that we have an effective plan with the County of Kings Fire Department in the event that people are wanting to make backdoor decisions like this. We need to have a fire department that is qualified and trained in these kinds of things. Because God forbid, if this really were to happen, and you guys are like, someone secretly goes and says, like this guy says that it's going to happen in 2026. So I don't know if you guys all have information, but it really should be shared with us. And like I said, I went and did my own research. I spoke for about an hour with the CEO of Hydrogen ST, and he informed me. I also contacted, your guys' consultant person that you have in planning. I mean, these are things that we're paying these guys to go and find out information and bring stuff, and they don't even know. So this is very concerning, and I really do hope that as you guys are thinking about this, you think about issues like this. You know, it's very big. It's a very big and scary issue. Let's be responsible to not only health and lives of the community and our environment.
Thank you for your comments on probably needing to talk about it.
The perfect quick thing. Yes, thanks for bringing up those concerns, Veronica, and that's 100% right what you're saying in terms of any major project that needs a lot of discussion and a lot of the Republican. But I would just say, at least to whoever you were speaking to, is not who we've been speaking to. So that might be why there's been a number of different orgs reaching out and exploring the idea of hydrogen because of the gas pipeline that traverses through Avenal. So I've talked to two, and they've all been preliminary discussions, and they understand that we want to do a thorough sequel with any of those and having public input as well. And that was part of that discussion was, what was the kind of the appetite for something like that, and we did explain that we want to have a lot of public input in those sort of projects. So I think that was why the mayor brought those up to begin with, to start at least opening that discussion for whenever they do come back. So, but good points. Thank you. I don't see anyone else's hand raised.
So, seeing any other public comments, we'll close public comments and we'll continue with the agenda. And that is item number 4, which is closed session. There's also another statement for closed session items. So we'll also please read that. Thank you.
That any person may directly address the city council constituency at this time on items of interest regarding closed session.
Make sure everybody's in line.
I don't have any comments.
So then we'll go into closed session and we'll come back for item number 5. Thank you.